Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie Caitlin and welcome to a new video on my channel. It is a Monday evening. It is 7:45 to be exact. I got home at like 6:30, got straight into the shower, got out, made my dinner, and I just finished having my dinner now. This video is essentially going to be a glimpse into my life, like behind the scenes. I do these like day in the life vlogs a lot, but I never really take you guys like behind the scenes of like how my day really goes. And I get asked a lot of the time, like how do I manage to balance like being a doctor, working in the hospital, as well as like running a business, being an entrepreneur, being a content creator, and all that good stuff. So in this video I am hopefully going to show you guys how I managed to do that. Now it's almost 8 o'clock and I typically have to be in bed by like 9. I'm in bed by 9 and I sleep by 9:30. That way I can actually wake up early in the morning at like 4 or 5 a.m. and get a bit of work done before I actually go to my job. That actually, well, both jobs pay me, but like before I go to the job that if I don't go I am gonna have trouble. Does that make any sense? Okay, so let's go and do the dishes and then I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Dishes are done. So every week on a Sunday I apologize if you can hear sounds in the background. When it's not my neighbor's chickens, it's their children. There's no rest in this neighborhood. That sounded so rude. Anyway, so on a Sunday I typically plan my week if I'm at home. If I'm at work, obviously I can't do this on a Sunday, but typically on a Sunday I'm at home and I create my to-do list. I create my plan for the week, and possibly for like the next couple of days if possible. And so on my to-do list for this week I have to create a study plan, create my content plan for my logbook and my logbook signatures, because this week I will be finishing up one department and moving to another department, another rotation. And so obviously you want to get signed out of that rotation and just know that I'm done here. I have no outstanding things, I have no outstanding issues with any of the specialists there. I'm moving on, starting a fresh page, and I don't want issues. On my to-do list for the week I have to send my pitch emails, film my brand collab video and a vlog for a calibration I have coming up, and to work on my Flourish Life Planner, which is a product that I want to launch soon, as well as to work on my formula milk presentation, which is an assignment I was given some time back and still haven't completed. And so that is my plan for the week. And if you're wondering where my planner is from, I do create these planners myself, and if you'd like one for yourself, this is the 2021 planner pack, which consists of a like a yearly overview, obviously, like resolutions planner, and then you have your monthly habit tracker, your monthly planner, your weekly planner, your daily planner, to-do lists, grocery lists, finances, budget tracker, and all that good stuff. It's a very basic planner that allows you to plan essentially your whole life, and it's very affordable. So do definitely check my website out, www.TheStylishMed.com/shop, or you can just check the link in the description box. Much simpler. And yeah, you can get yourself one. It comes in 3 styles. There's the marble version, the floral version, and the standard version, which is the plain one that I'm currently using at the moment. And they're available in digital and printable forms, so if you don't want to use it on your phone or your tablet or your iPad, whatever, you can simply just print it and use it. So now that you guys have seen my kind of to-do list for the week, every day I have obviously like tasks that I need to do like on that particular day. For example, on a Thursday I have to make sure that my YouTube video is uploaded, and on a Friday I have to make sure that I'm prepped for Saturday, because on Saturday I'm not doing much work. Obviously I have to go to work, but I don't have to do anything other than what I already have to do. And on other days of the week there's other things going on. So for me today, what I needed to do was to get my logbook signatures and collect my book from the HOD, which I did, and then got the other signatures as well, and got home. Now what I want to do is to reply emails, because emails do take a long emails, I find that emails take a lot of time. It sounds like something simple, but you actually spend a lot of time replying emails because you have to think things through, you have to brainstorm, you have to see, okay, what should I respond here? Is this going to work? Is this not going to work? Sometimes I have issues with like people that purchased a product from my site, and then they probably like scrolled away from the download page, and then they couldn't access their downloads. So I have to make sure I send those physically, because there's nothing more frustrating than, imagine you buy something and then you can't get it, and it's like, so you just gave someone money for nothing. And so I never want to be in that situation, so I always have to like check my mails and go through all that. And so until around 8:30, 8:45, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to reply my emails, and then we're going to get into bed. We're going to do our devotions. I've already done my skincare because I already showered after I came back from work, and then we're going to sleep and call it a night early, so that tomorrow morning we can wake up fresh and bright and conquer the new day. So let's reply emails and see how far we can get this done. Your skin on my skin brings me to life. Yeah, you got me hooked, I don't wanna fight it. Stay for the night, make love and get high. Feeling for that feeling only you provide. Every kiss is like a hitting, you're my favorite type. Leave a key under the mat, you pour the drinks, I'll bring the second after that. Make love and get high. It is 8:45 and I am actually quite sleepy now. If I keep pushing myself to continue, I am going to fail to wake up early in the morning. I have to tell myself like, okay, it's time to go and sleep now, and just like force myself, and that's how I remain consistent and disciplined. And yeah, so I'm gonna quickly tick off my to-do list and check my habit tracker, and then I am going to make myself a cup of milk, warm myself a cup of milk rather, and get it to bed. Make love and get high. You bring me to life. Make love and get high. One thing I didn't mention earlier in this video is that at night I typically don't drink coffee. Even in the morning, sometimes I'll actually just wake up and maybe drink a glass of water, or I'll pour myself a glass of milk, and then I'll get working. But at night, what I actually prefer to do is to drink like a warm cup of milk, and so I drink a lot of milk. That's one thing you guys should know about me. I drink a lot of milk. I drink milk in the morning. I carry a flask, like a mug of milk, to work. I drink milk in the afternoon. I drink milk in the evening. I can drink milk at any time. Good morning, guys. It's time to get up. Smoke between our lips and elevating high. Take you to these highs. Yeah, make love and get high. It is 6:10 in the morning. I got some work done, and now it is time for me to get ready for work quickly so that I don't end up being late. I don't actually have breakfast at home these days because I couldn't be bothered. I feel like it's too early for me to have breakfast. Like, who wants to eat at like 6 in the morning? So I typically just, maybe sometimes I'll have a glass of milk, or maybe I'll have some fruit, but typically I'll just get ready, brush my teeth, and take a bath and go to work, and then do the ward round, morning meeting, all that stuff. And then after that is when I actually have my breakfast. So you guys will get to see all of that anyway. Let me stop talking, let me get ready, and I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Make love and get high. everything was essentially going well and peaceful until maybe 30 minutes. I ended up having two patients, one of which was bleeding and ended up with a diagnosis of incomplete abortion, so she had to be taken to theatre evacuation. But because I wasn't in theatre, all I had to do was prep her. And then another patient was admitted for elective C-section, so that was nothing exciting. And I took her for ultrasound prior to admitting her. And then after that, two patients came in. Actually, one was already from the ward, and she was in labor, and we're monitoring progress of her labor. And she ended up ambulating so that we can speed up the process. While that was happening, another patient came in. She just came in chilled out. She's like, "Oh, I was sent to be examined." I examined her, and I feel like, okay, this is a very tight pelvis. I don't think she'll be able to push the baby, and the baby will be able to come out safely. So I think this can be a potential emergency C-section. And then there was arguments about it. And then eventually we ruptured the membranes, and then there's the cloak already devastated in the car, so it definitely has to be an emergency Caesar now. And so while that was happening, the other patient that we're monitoring had caput, so she also had to be emergency Caesar. So we had essentially two emergencies at the same time. And so that's how. And that is how I ended up in theatre. And it is lunchtime now, and I'm starving. And the baby crying now is the first Caesar that's done, well, ongoing. Currently waiting for the second one. And then I hate that it's not even my allocation, but I'm here. And I don't really want to talk about that because I'll just get pissed. But anyway, we do what we gotta do. So that's how the day is going. Normally, if it's not busy, I'll probably be replying emails or interacting on Instagram or editing pictures for my Instagram or maybe editing a video, brainstorming ideas for my planners, creating my planners and things like that. But today hasn't been that kind of day at all. It's been quite busy and I'm actually quite tired. Yeah. So let's see how the rest of the day goes, and let's see what else happens. I am seated on the floor, in case you guys wonder, because I just cannot be bothered right now. Got blood on my toes. Just dropped off, almost home. I typically don't like being dropped off by my gate. I like to get dropped off by the corner and then just take a young stroll to my gate, just thinking of things, unwinding, getting my mind into that space of, just transitioning from being at work to being home. I don't want to lie, today was probably the most annoying, I was just pissed off at work today. I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah, so I just got home, and I will catch you guys when I'm inside and I've taken my shower. Just got out the shower. I came home to a clean house. That instantly picked my mood up. Took a shower, also picked my mood up nice and hot. I almost didn't come out. The way tonight would have been perfect night if I could just pour a glass of wine, sit in bed. But one thing I read, let me read this. Let me read this thing to you guys. Oh, I just broke my charger, my cover. Anyway, where's that thing? Okay, I just read this thing in the morning that said, control your emotions doesn't mean avoid your emotions. Feel your shit, understand your shit, but don't lose your shit. And so I have felt my shit today. I understand my shit, but I'm not gonna let that shit take over my day. I have things to do. I have bag to secure, and securing the bag we shall. Okay. So I am gonna go and make myself a bowl of fruit. I got fruit on my way home. I obviously, like I said yesterday, coffee is not a thing for me in the evenings at all, because I don't want to be up all night. I don't want to struggle to sleep. When it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep. Yesterday I fell asleep without finishing my bowl because it was a little hot, so I was waiting for it to like cool down, and I passed out. So that's the kind of sleep like I want to have. I don't want to be struggling to sleep at all. So yeah, let me go and get dressed. I have my fruit. How yum does that look? And I put it in the freezer when I got home, so it's nice and cold and refreshing, just what I need. So guys, essentially what I'm going to do now again is to go through my to-do list, see what I'm going to do, go through my tasks for the day, get working with that, check that when I'm done, and be in bed again early, so that hopefully tomorrow I can wake up early again. Obviously this doesn't always happen. Sometimes I go to sleep early but I wake up tired and I just continue sleeping. Sometimes I go to bed late and then I can't wake up in the morning. Sometimes I manage to wake up in the morning. So it's just a cycle, but essentially I try to be disciplined so I can get all the work that I need to get done that's scheduled on my to-do list and my tasks and whatever is set for the day. And it's a never-ending cycle, and that is essentially how I balance my life in the hospital, being a content creator and all that. And it's literally just me having to force myself to get some stuff done before, after work, and whatever I can get during work, essentially, if possible. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.